Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hi everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for being with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, give us some thumbs up, say hi in the comments, and make sure you keep commenting throughout the show. Send us some hearts and thumbs up. Yeah, did I say that? Say hi to Mr. HP. He's over there
hi everybody.
Celebrating Friday with us, making everything work. Of course, if you're new around here, make sure you follow our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like every other Friday, we have to celebrate it. We made it through the week, and so this time around, it's a cold one here in Minnesota. It's cold and windy, so I don't know what's the temperature with wind chill. It's something really yucky.
Way below zero.
Really yucky.
Way
below zero. I think air temperature right now is about around 10 degrees. So, and the wind is whipping, so we're guessing probably like 20 below. Yeah, it's not fun being outside at all. So I thought, let's have something a little tropical to kind of warm us up from the inside. So our cocktail of the day is called a Royal Hawaiian. Yay! Cheers! In a Royal Hawaiian, you got some gin, a little bit of amaretto, and then some pineapple juice. Make sure you do pineapple juice that does not have added sugar, because otherwise it's going to get too sweet. And then a little bit of lemon juice to balance it out. Shake it up, and cheers. Right. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, I love pineapple, and I love me some amaretto, so that's a perfect combination in my world. What do you think? You like it?
I think it's smooth.
It's smooth, yes.
I like it.
Yes. So perfect to start the weekend off. I've got a busy one. Mainly just gonna stay home and so. I'm so excited. Anyways, we are counting down for the Jackie Quilt Along. Starts on Tuesday. This, of course, is going to be just during our Tipsy Tuesday shows. If you purchase the extended Jackie pattern and video class, you received a cutting video on Tuesday showing you how to cut everything out, whether you're doing the regular version or the extended version with different block backgrounds. So I hope you watched it and it was helpful. I also showed you how to cut out only 3 blocks to make a table runner. So if you wanted to do that, that's in the extended part of the instructions. So I did talk about before, saw some people were asking about the yardage needs for a table runner. So if you do a single background table runner with a border of the same fabric as the background, you need a yard. So it's like perfect. 1 yard background and then 3 2.5-inch strips of something contrasting for the jacks. So I'm excited to see all your versions and get started. I saw some people were just a little bit excited and started working on some blocks. It's okay. It's all good. We understand. It's exciting. But I always highly encourage you when you're doing a sew along or a quilt along, a block of the month or something that takes, you know, spaced out like this one, because we're going to break it down every week, I said. So it's going to take us about a month to make this quilt, and I know you can easily get this quilt done in a couple of days. But when we space things out, make sure you have something going on the side, another project, or possibly like a leader and an ender. So we've talked about leaders and enders. I always have a leader and an ender project going, so I'm always working on 2 things at the same time. Actually, right now, I'm working on 3 versions of Jackie and the main thing that I'm sewing, which I can't talk about because it's new stuff. It's exciting though. But those Jackies are.
That,
Huh? No. We can't talk about it. Yeah, it's over there. Out of view. Yes, it's kind of behind him on the design wall. But it's all gonna be revealed later on. Not later on today, but later on this year. I am working on a new book, which you will see the Jewel quilt and the Strippy Stairways. Those will both be in the new book. Those are the quilts that we are going to be working on our retreat, our virtual retreat. So lots more to come on that. It's exciting. Anyways, we posted a new project yesterday in Fast and Furious Club. So Fast and Furious Club went live with a January project yesterday, and that is the window seat table runner, the long skinny runner that's perfect for some beautiful fabrics, to show off some beautiful fabrics. We have 4, I've made 4 already, so we have 4 different kit options. We have, this one is songbook. This one is hanging on the cabinet here. We have patio, which is a beautiful plant themed. We have Love Us in the Air, which is a beautiful teal as a background. And then, of course, the love blooms that you saw on the video cover, which is got that beautiful mulberry floral elements as the background. So if you haven't yet, you can still pick. We have a few kits left, so pick it up and get going. It's a fun, simple, and easy project, but a really fun one. So check that out. Of course, Fast and Furious Club, you can purchase individual pattern and video packets packaged. You don't have to have the full membership or the trimester membership. You can buy them individually. So window seat is now available, and what you get is not just the pattern, but also a video class where I sew it with you from start to finish. So, and this runner is great because you can so easily adjust the size. I talk about it in the video. You can make it even longer. I made all of mine are about somewhere between 60 and 65 inches long. Some I made a little bit longer just because I wanted to use all the fabric. And yeah, so you can make it shorter, you can make it even longer, really long if you have a really long dining room table. So that's what's beautiful about this design. You can just kind of keep going. So check it out. I know some people are already working on theirs and got them cut out and ready. So let me know in the comments if you have started on your window seat yet. It's always exciting to see you guys be thrilled and waiting for those to appear in your accounts, those patterns and videos to appear in your accounts. That makes us excited and ready to keep going and giving you more. So, all right, I wanted to tell you some fantastic news. We finally received the Color Club fabric we have been waiting for. It arrived today, so they are working hard cutting up the rest of the packages, and we have our shipping office already printing your shipping labels. So some of you may have gotten a shipping notification already. Just be patient. We might not get everybody out today, most likely not. So Monday, everything will go out. So I will be revealing the Color Club color of January, month of January, this coming Tuesday. Yes, Tipsy Tuesday, I will show you. I know maybe not all of you, probably not all of you will have your package, but you can maybe just step away from the show if you want it still to be a surprise. It's exciting. I'm so excited. And again, apologies for not being able to get it all out to you on time, but you know what? It's good about that. Once you get this one, you don't have to wait as long for the next one. It's going to be a short period in between. So that's what's going to be beautiful. More fabric is always better, right? More is better. More variety, more quantity, it's always better. Right? All right, so let's talk a little bit about our retreat. On Tuesday's show, we announced that we are giving away a grant for a deserving quilter to join our retreat absolutely free. So we are accepting nominations through the weekend, and we already have a little committee set up at GE. I'm not a part of it. I'm just a consultant because I have real trouble with going through these emails. They're amazing. I would probably give out 50 grants if it was up to me. So we have a committee that is looking at all of the nomination emails, and they will choose one. But I'm happy and excited and thrilled to announce that we will have 2 grants, thanks to one of our amazing viewers that contacted us and offered to pay for a second grant. So there will be two people that will join our retreat for free. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing. So we cannot wait. And what do I mean by deserving quilter? So we want, of course, this to go to somebody that would otherwise not be able to come to retreat for any kind of reasons. That might be somebody that's just starting out and needs you know, the support and to get to know a great community of quilters. We would love it for somebody that has had some things happen, have lost their sewing mojo, or just needs a little pick-me-up for any kinds of reasons. So nominate those amazing people. Send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns. Just make sure you put nomination in the header of the email, and we will throw it in the stack. Yes, I'm excited. This is something that I've been thrilled to be able to do. So I'm excited. And you know what? Even we will pick 2 people. The nomination committee will pick 2 people to receive these grants, and I'm going to leave it up to the people that receive them whether we will make their names public or not. So that's it can all be under wraps if that's what they would prefer.
I say keep it under wraps.
It's up to them. So I love that. So let's check out. We actually made up some there in the new second session of the retreat. I have to think about it because it actually takes place before the first one. Is the second session of the retreat. We still have some spots open if you've been thinking about it, March 9th through the 12th. And I also talked about on Tuesday, if you are interested in joining and the second dates for the first session, the other dates work better for you, just go ahead and purchase the 9th through the 12th and put in the comments that you would like to, or send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns that you would like to swap over to the other dates. You still pick your kit and everything, and so you can still move. It's not a problem at all because we've got people moving both ways. So it's not going to be an issue. So we are just going to hang on a little bit and deal with all those requests a little bit later. But it's not like they're going to be denied. We're going to let you do that. So go ahead and do that. But we finished a couple of, Gertie is working hard these days. So Gertie finished up a jewel and a Strippy Stairways out of the Harmony bundle that we are offering, one of our offerings for the second session. So here's actually a photo of Jewel on the long arm, and I believe, oh no, I was gonna remember the pattern that we were quilting on this, and I don't remember. So I'm sure this will be in the retreat blog post, and we will put in there which patterns we use. But I know which one we use for the Strippy Stairways because it's one of my favorites. There's Strippy Stairways out of the Harmony. I love how this turned out, and I use Marmalade. I got it from Urban Elements. I really love it. I love the swirlies with the little circles and in between, and so I really love this pattern. I've done it small scale, large scale, and it's just always turns out beautiful. So they are looking great. So those are two of your options. Of course, I have another jewel hanging here in the corner. This one is made out of Carolina Lilies because we got Carolina Lilies delivered last week, and it is spectacular. It's so beautiful. So any questions on any of the retreat stuff or the quilts?
What brand long arm do you have?
I have an Innova and absolutely love it. She's just a workhorse. Works all day long. Just love it. All right. No questions? Any other questions? Let me have a little sip. Cheers, Mr. HP.
Cheers, everybody.
I don't know if you heard, but the Grammys were postponed. We were supposed to be going to the Grammys end of the month because Mr. HP is nominated again.
Yeah.
And it was postponed because of COVID. So we don't get to go anywhere in January. However, they rescheduled, didn't they?
They rescheduled for April 3rd in Las Vegas.
And yeah, so Vegas. We're not going to LA. We're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas.
In April. That's exciting. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's not a good time to be.
We don't gamble much, though. We don't gamble.
No, we don't. We're not good gamblers. Unless we're gambling with fat quarters. Then I'm a gambler. For sure. And well, we play games for like dollar bills. That's fun. But not at the casinos. Not a casino gambler. More so having fun with friends.
I don't know. I might have to go to the dice table and shake it up a little bit just because.
You do like to play dice.
Just because.
Yeah,
it's my $3 and I'm done.
$3, yes. They'll probably kick you out.
Sir, we don't play for $3.
Sir, there's a minimum here. Yeah, you need to leave. All right, so let's check out some fabric. We got a couple of fabrics in, like I said, Carolina Lilies, but I'm going to show you this other one first. And it's called Buttercup. So I'm so excited. These summery, beautiful fabrics and prints and colors are coming in. And it's just making my heart happy in this frigid temperatures. So this one is called Buttercup. It is gorgeous, gorgeous grays and yellows. So check that out. So it's Timeless Treasures. Beautiful, buttery, soft yellow. And a lovely shade of gray to go with it. It's such a classic combo, really fresh and clean. I added some basics, a great dot, yellow dot, a little bit richer yellow. I love this gray with the yellow leaves. So it's a unique line. Beautiful little daisies on the gray background. And then I love these. Probably hydrangeas. Are they supposed to be hydrangeas? Or they're not dandelions. I don't think. No. They look a little bit like angelica. I know they're not angelica. Like we have in Iceland a lot of angelica. Love this gray floral as well. And then we have the small floral in the gray. And again, the dots. And this is a great kind of a silvery gray. And I love that there's different hues. It's not just one shade of gray, of course. And then I love this too. Of course, I always love a typography print. So this one is so abstract that you can't really read it. You can try. It kind of looks like, well, maybe not. It does kind of look like English, but then there's some French names in there. So I don't know. I'm not sure. So this is the line, Buttercup. So it's only 10 different prints. So 10-piece bundle, 10 different prints. So I, of course, wanted to add some more. And I just stuck with this colorway because I think this is so classic, yellow and gray. And so I would do something where you would do a light and a dark or just mix them all. So I added some different yellows. So from light, I like the Circle Burst because it has really light yellow and to the darks. And then just a medium in the Canvas Sunshine. And then a deepest one is the Floral Elements and the Sunflower. Because these flowers just work really well with all of this. So that was perfect. For the grays, I did a few different hues. I started kind of on the darker end. So the Dimples Cool Gray with the darkest shades, but also has variations in there. Dash Flow in the Flint, kind of a medium. And then Diamond Dots in the Silver, kind of the lightest hues of gray. And then I added the spores in the quarry because it's a light gray with a little bit of that bluish hue to match some of the hues of gray. So you have that mix of gray colors that really gives the quilt a dimension, because if you would have all the same shade of gray, it really starts to look like a flat quilt. This is the beauty of making scrappy quilts, to have the different tones. It just gives your quilt some life. I did add a few pieces too, like if you wanted a background. So perfect to do a quilt that would need a light background. Found this beautiful floral silhouettes, which has a little bit of gray in it. So a perfect hue of the light, or kind of an ivory color. Then also the diagonal plaid from Nocturnal has gray in it, but works really well as a background. And then if you wanted a clean one, this Words to Live By in the Cloud is a great, perfect match with that light in here. And if you wanted some plaids, this plaid, the plaid in the white and gray, and so it's called Fog, has that little bit of yellow. Cutting that on the diagonal would be beautiful. And then I found a couple of stripes too. So the terrain wave in the air has all these different hues of gray, and so it has a lot of motion to it. And then the diagonal stripe in the Discover, also in the gray, different hues of gray, would be great to binding the quilt with. So beautiful Buttercup. Love, love, love this. Yellow and gray never goes out of style, by the way. I remember when it was all the rage for baby quilts. Yellow, everybody wanted yellow and gray. But I've always loved the combination of yellow and gray. It's just clean and fresh, and I don't know, makes you think of spring and lemons for some reason. There it is. All right, I'm gonna have a sip of my springy, fruity drink.
Your Buttercup drink?
Mm-hmm. In between this lusciousness that we're gonna see next. So this is Carolina Lilies by Robin Pickens, one of our favorite people in general, favorite designers from Moda. So these are so rich. Her colors are always so beautifully rich. So these are gorgeous, gorgeous lilies. How beautiful is this piece of art? Could just pretty much frame it. But so we have, I really narrowed down the line. It's a huge line. So I narrowed down the bundle to just two of my favorite tones. So I did the corals and deep reds, and then the aquas and teals. I just love these together. They make for such a warm and inviting quilt. So, and then of course there is that green sprinkled in everywhere. So different scales, and also a little bit of a different hue of teal. As you can see, we go kind of from the darkest and then into lighter hues. Beautiful stripe action here for you to use as a stripe. It's not so distinctively stripy, if that's a word. Beautiful tone on tone here with the small leaves, and then we have this fern print on this light aqua background, and we got the teal and the greens. And then we go, so I have 6 in the blues and then 6 in the warm, so kind of cool and warm. So we have the pink with the beautiful red lilies in it, same main print, small print with the leaves, and then a little bit darker hue, so it kind of goes from almost a peachy coral into the deep watermelony red. We have the stripe, and then we have the ferns with a little bit sprinkles of the coral in there, and then the deepest tone with just a hint of gold also. I just really love this bundle. So we are, of course, using this bundle for our retreat. This was one of our choices. It's still available as a choice for our retreat bundle. So we've made the jewel and the strippy stairways out of this already. And we have more out of this line. All of the thatched. So thatched is a basic that is designed by Robin for Moda. So she always comes out with new colors that work with each of her lines. So this is the ruby. So we have 5 of those available in 1 yards. So we have thatched ruby, thatched coral, and then the thatched in the grass. So a great accent if you wanted to use this and needed an accent color and you didn't want to go neutral. That green is perfect. And then we have the thatched in the brook, the lighter aqua tone, and then the thatched lagoon in the deep teal. So beautiful accents, and I didn't do another pull of colors because I felt like this is just so much color and it's got so much variety in print and scale and value that this is good to go. But I did give you some options for fun backgrounds because I think a perfect background would be a light background. So we use the grunge white paper for our quilts in the retreat. But if you wanted a little more fun, I love the love note in the hearts because it has the pink, the coral, the green, and the teal hearts in here. So that would work well. And so is the thread toss. So it has the blues and the aquas, a little bit of green, and then a little bit of that reddish pink in here. So I thought that would be super cool if you wanted a little fun background. Now you could always go with a gray. So different hues of gray would be good too. But I feel like because these are so rich and sometimes a gray will dull down rich colors, that I probably would still go with a lighter tone as a background for these beautiful, beautiful prints. So what do you think? Carolina Lilies.
She's beautiful.
She is beautiful. And Robin has designed lines that have been favorites and sold really well for us through the years. So what are some of your favorites by her? If you remember the names. You know I'm really bad about that. I remember the sunflower line, but I don't remember what it was called. Solana. That was Solana. Yeah, okay. Good job, Goody. Good job. I remembered that one. There have been so many. Yeah, I don't remember even the one that was one of my favorites. I've usually made a quilt from every single one of her lines. So those are my mementos of lines. I don't like to buy fabric to keep the fabric. I like to make a quilt out of it. So I can kind of remember them that way. A couple more things in the store that I wanted to show you. They have been busy making up some beautiful mystery bundles, and we have the mega mystery bundles now, so we don't have them all the time. The mega mystery bundles are great because they have 15 half yards for only $55. It's a deal. And let me tell you, these are some great fabrics in here. So you'll get anything from, these are just the fabrics that we're cutting all the time. Bundles that we're making, and we had some leftovers. They might be 1 yard cuts that we're cutting and we didn't have enough for a 1 yard, so there's great basics in there. And of course you don't know what you get, but promise you that what you get is amazing. So can you imagine 7.5 yards for $55? That is kind of ridiculous for a half yard of each. Great if you are anticipating making a lot of quilts. And then we have the forget-me-nots, also the forget-me-not 5. So what is in here? 5 yards of remnant fabric. So these are selvage to selvage, but they're different sizes. You never know what size you're going to get. So selvage to selvage, and a total of 5 yards at least. So a mixture of things for only $35 for 5 yards. That's $7 a yard for brand new quilt shop quality fabric. So if you need variety in your stash, these two are amazing value and great to kind of build up a little bit of stash, because we're gonna keep sewing. It's winter here around these parts. So guess what? We're staying in. I'm staying in. Who else is staying in and sewing for the next few weeks?
Some people are fortunate. They're in the South,
mm-hmm.
the West.
Yeah, they stay in when we stay out. It's opposite, but You know what? Sometimes it gets too hot down south. I know it's not too hot right now. It's probably beautiful. And so we're not going to talk about that because I'll be sad. But you know what? I'm not too sad because I get to stay in it. So.
True that.
All right. So before we announce our live winner from all your comments, let's make a toast to our son Geesley. It's his birthday on Monday. He's turning 22. So here's to Geesley. He is in Colorado snowboarding, and we just got some photos from Vail. So cheers, boys. Don't have too much fun, but have fun.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm. No broken bones. All right, so live winner. You got a winner for us? Oh, Mary Kachemny. You have won a $25 gift card to go shopping at gequiltdesigns.com. Just send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns, and we'll get you your gift card right away on Monday when we get to our emails after the weekend. So weekend is on. I hope yours is going to be great, filled with either some good sewing, and if you're in the South, yeah, get some sunshine for all of us. Here, we have sunshine through the windows, but
great sun.
That's about it. So our next show will be on Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. That's January 25th, and that's my auntie's birthday. I know you're watching, so I hope I'll see you on your birthday, at least virtually watching my show. So that's at 7 p.m. and we are kicking off Jackie, first steps of Jackie. And then we have a Friday show a week from today. That's January 28th at 3 p.m. Central. So that's it for us today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.